Oh, he's there. Whatever. No! There's another somewhere. Holy shit! What is this game? Hey, what is up, guys? My name's Nate, and welcome to my first post-com on COD World War II. So I've gotten a lot of comments asking me to do basically a video on what I think about World War II. But I really wanted to give it some time so that I could put some more hours into the game and really give like a good opinion of the game and what I think is good and what I think is bad and what I think of the game overall. So since it seems like a lot of people don't really care about this game at all, I mean, World War II video views are down by so much, and it just seems that people don't really want to watch this, and it doesn't seem like a lot of people care to play it either. And it's not like past Call of Duties where people say that they just don't like the game, that it's a bad game. They just got bored of it really quickly and don't feel like playing it. But because it seems like a lot of people don't really care for this game, I thought I'd start off with the things I don't think are all that great about this game first. So the number one thing, and this I think a lot of people, pretty much most people can agree with, is that the maps are not amazing. But after putting, I think I have like close to 70 hours in the game now, some of the maps have definitely grown on me. I've learned to play them and, you know, figure out all the spots where I can outplay people. But still, like, the maps are just so obviously not very good. I mean, I can definitely tell you, you're not getting any raids or any standoffs. No maps to that, no maps that are that high quality and that fun to play, unfortunately. But after playing some of them a lot, some of them are not horrible. Like, I remember when I first started playing this game, I hated Flak Tower, but now that I've played it a lot more, it started to grow on me a lot. The gameplay you're probably gonna be watching is actually on Flak Tower. And even though I don't really think it's that great of a map, I actually like playing it a lot more now. But that being said, there are two maps that just have not grown on me at all, and I think are just some of the worst maps, like, in Call of Duty ever. One of them being, and I'm sure everybody already guessed this, Gustav Cannon. Gustav Cannon is so bad. I pretty much leave every game this map comes up. I just don't know if they like did not play test this map or what, but it's horrible. It doesn't work in really any game mode except maybe S&D would be okay, but everything else is just, it's so boring. That map, and then USS Texas. USS Texas, I thought I was gonna start liking it, and then it just started getting worse and worse with the spawn trap is so bad on that map, and the spawns for some reason in this game don't flip, or if they do, it takes forever and you've already died like 5 times in a row. The sniping, kind of like on Gustav Cannon, is completely dominant on USS Texas. I mean, there's the lanes are so long and there's so many head glitches for a sniper just to sit there and wait for you to peek. It's very frustrating. So yeah, I seriously, just the map design in this game was not well done at all. And on top of that, just the maps not being fun, there's still so many parts on the maps where if you run over something, you bounce into the air. It was a huge issue on one of the main maps that was in the beta, where if you ran into like this doorway, you'd bounce up, like hit your head, and then you have to wait to come back down to start running again. And they're all over the maps, on all the maps in this game, and they still haven't fixed them. So I don't know what's going on there. Next, and this is kind of, actually, I would say this is very my opinion, but I'm not a huge fan of the Divisions. I really didn't like it in the beginning. They kind of grew on me, but I still just think if the game would have gone with a pick 10 system like Black Ops 2 had, it would have been a lot more fun. But I don't think the Divisions are like horrible or anything. I just, I think it would have been better if they did something else. Only being able to have like a couple perks and not having like this huge freedom of being able to customize your classes like crazy, having the pick 10 system, I just didn't really like it as much. Next is the gun balancing. Now I don't think the gun balancing in this game is the worst in COD by far, but there is some serious issues. Probably the main one being the snipers in this game. They already did a nerf like a couple days into the game with some of the sniper rifles, how they had like when you zoomed in, it perfectly went to the middle of your screen, and it just made quickscoping incredibly easy. But even after that nerf, the sniping on this game on PC and I know on console is really, really easy and just super overpowered, especially with the car. For me, I've gotten really used to just flicking onto people with the car and the Springfield. And it seems like if I flick fast enough, I don't actually have to be on them in order to hit them. It's like I can flick to them, be to the right of them by like a couple inches, and it'll still connect to them for some reason, and I don't know why. It's like for the snipers, the hitboxes are bigger than all the other guns. And that's already just really weird and annoying. But on top of that, the car is like the best sniper in all of Call of Duty. I think somebody said that the car has like the damage of the DSR from Black Ops 2 and is just as fast as the Locust from Black Ops 3, which is crazy. Really, the only downside to the car is that its reload is pretty slow. But other than that, it's just like, I mean, it zooms in so fast that you can pretty much beat anybody up close. Its hipfire accuracy is really good for a sniper rifle. It's like 100% accurate and pretty much never gets hit markers. So it's just like there's no real point in using anything else, which has become very obvious on PC because there's just people who do nothing but use this gun. And then finally, I'd say the last thing that is kind of broken or is just not very good in this game that I can remember right now is the knifing, the bayoneting, and the bashing in this game is so... It just doesn't seem like it works correctly, and it's so broken, especially the bayoneting. The bayoneting hitboxes, I might put a clip or link a clip in the comments of where I jumped over these stairs completely behind a guy, like 3 feet to the right of him, and I'm shooting him in the back. He bayonets right directly in front of him and kills me somehow. Like the hitboxes went behind him and to the left of him and killed me. And it just like, the bayoneting in this game is so bad, and there's little to no cool off like there is in Battlefield 1, where if you bayonet, like you can't run for a while and you can't bayonet right after that again. It's like you could just keep on doing it, bayoneting people over and over again. And then the regular knifing, like if you have a shovel or one of the new knives in your hand, I posted this on Twitter. When you knife a person, it's not like you kill them when your shovel or knife actually hits their character. They die right as you start the animation, which is it's just really weird and doesn't make any sense, and you just get instant dropped as soon as you see them, even if they might not be right next to you. So I don't know why that's like that in this game. And then finally, the bashing. The bashing would be okay, but for some reason, if you bash a person, it like locks onto them and like aim assists onto their character for a couple seconds after you bash them, and you can't move at all. And it does it on PC too, where there's not supposed to be any aim assist. So I don't know, like there just seems like there's a lot of stuff that in my eyes seems to be broken, but they haven't said or done anything about it. So I don't know if they meant for it to be that way. But anyways, that's pretty much all the bad things I wanted to talk about. The score streaks aren't amazing, but I don't really think they're like horrible or anything. But yeah, they're definitely no like Black Ops 1 score streaks or MW2 score streaks where they're just super fun to get. They're just they're okay. Now on to the good stuff after talking about all the stuff I don't like. So first of all, this is I just want to talk about the PC version really quickly because I do play on PC. I don't play on console at all. The PC version of this game is actually pretty good. I was a little worried in the beta because we were getting host migrations and stuff like that, and I was afraid we weren't going to have fully dedicated servers. But after playing this game for probably around 2 months, I think it's been out, I have not gotten one host migration or anything like that. It's pretty obvious the game is running on fully dedicated servers, which is really good. And I think a lot of them are located in the same places that I would connect to Black Ops 2 servers, because I'm running into a lot of Japanese players who I would say are around like 130 ping, which is exactly like it was in Black Ops 2. So that's really good. I like that there's dedicated servers. The 60 hertz has, I didn't really notice the 60 hertz in the game until I went back to Black Ops 3. And the connection in that game just felt horrible compared to this game. So that's awesome. Dedicated servers, 60 hertz. We have an FOV slider, tons of graphics settings. The FPS is uncapped, which was huge. Thank you, because back in AW on PC, the FPS was capped at 90, which sucked. But it isn't in this game, and because I got a new processor and a good graphics card, I can run this game at pretty much a constant 144 frames per second, which is awesome. And I also have to say that the performance in this game is pretty good too. I don't get like any kind of micro stutters or freezing or anything like that, and the frames overall are good too. And now that I'm talking about PC, I don't know how I completely forgot about this, but one more bad thing, and this is pretty much only PC related, is that the cheaters have been really bad in this game. There are some nights where I run into a cheater every other game, and it's just, I don't know what they were doing with the anti-cheat. I don't know why they don't take away from Treyarch on PC, because Treyarch, the cheaters are always very tiny on Treyarch games. And Sledgehammer even made a dedicated Twitter account to banning hackers on PC, and just yesterday they finally started banning them. You have to report them on their Twitter, and I went through some of the people that are reported, and they've all been game banned. And then one of my friends had reported a ton of people too, and a lot of them had been banned too. So, but still, I mean, something else needs to be done. The anti-cheat needs to be updated, or I don't know, just something needs to be fixed there. Next, I think the overall gunplay is a ton of fun. I think it's done really well. It feels good killing people with ARs and SMGs, LMGs, all of that. And along with that, the sniping in this game is really good too. But like I said, the snipers are really, they're pretty much overpowered. I wouldn't say like the Leonfield is overpowered, or the semi-auto sniper rifle. I don't even remember what the heck it's called because I've never used it. But the Springfield is insane, and the car is just obviously overpowered. But the sniping mechanics are really good. It feels very smooth. And then also with that, the movement in this game is very smooth too. I think the strafing could be a little bit better, but I don't think they'll ever go back to like how the strafing was in COD 4. I don't know why. It was amazing, but I don't think they're gonna do that. The dolphin diving in this game, it's really fast. Like you can dolphin dive, and then once you hit the ground, you can immediately get up, and this makes it to where you can actually catch a lot of people off guard. Black Ops 2 had dolphin diving, but because it was so slow, it was pretty much useless and nobody used it. It was more of just like a fun mechanic you can mess around with. I still think that sliding is better though. Like sliding in Black Ops 3 was amazing. Now for this next one, this kind of goes along with the servers and how they're 60 hertz and all that. The hit detection in this game overall for me is really good. There's some games where it's just instant hit detection and it feels amazing. But with sniper rifles, I've noticed in the past couple of weeks, the hit detection can be really inconsistent, but only with sniper rifles. Like sometimes I just blatantly shoot right through people, and I don't know why that is, because with regular guns, I don't seem to have a problem at all. But with snipers, it's like I'm just shooting blanks on some people. But overall, it's really good. Next, this is probably, I think, the thing that they did the best in this game, and that's the customization. And I'm not talking about classes, I'm more talking about all of the cosmetic stuff. So like the different uniforms, the calling cards, and probably my favorite, which is the custom helmets. I think the custom helmets are so cool. I don't know why, I just thought that was a really good idea that they did that. Also, the variants of the different weapons, I think that's awesome. I actually like it a lot more than regular camos. Especially since the camos in this game are not anything amazing. The diamond looks pretty okay, but I think the camo that's basically the same thing as Dark Matter in Black Ops 3, that was a pretty big letdown to a lot of people. But the variants are awesome. I would say they did make one mistake though with the cosmetic stuff, and that is the kill counter on your gun is really bad. Like so to take away from a different game that's going to be kind of like this game called Battalion, that game for like your clan, I think it's your clan tag, you're going to be able to, it's going to look like somebody took a knife and etched your clan tag into the gun, and I think that's really cool. But for the kill counter in this game, they just put it in like this weird text. It's absolutely tiny, and it's like all the way at the back of the gun where you can't even really see it. So it's like prestiging your gun twice and getting it is so pointless because you can't even see it. It's not like the one in Black Ops 3 or like the one in CSGO where it's very obvious and you can see how many kills you have with that gun. But other than that, I think the cosmetics were really good in this game and I like them a lot. And overall, as a whole, I'm really enjoying this game. It obviously has its downfalls, like the maps. I think the maps just absolutely killed this game. which is really a bummer because I think the gunplay and the overall movement of this game is so fun, and it's a lot easier to outplay people in my opinion. And it would have been even more easy to outplay people if the maps were actually good, but unfortunately they just kind of, they definitely dropped the ball on the maps for this game. But either way, I'll definitely be playing this game a lot more. It just kind of sucks that a lot of you guys don't seem to really care for it. But I really enjoy it, so I'm going to keep on uploading it. Hopefully I can stream it. Because there's not a lot of people who are really interested in this game, I can stream it without getting session joined like crazy. So it makes it a lot more enjoyable for me. But either way, guys, that's my whole video talking about all my opinions on this game. It's already, I've been talking for 23 minutes, which is way longer than I wanted to. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching the video. Hope you have an amazing rest of the day, and I'll see you in the next one. See you later. Hello, sniper. Wow, die. Is that another guy? Maybe not. Okay, this dude just one-shot me. What the hell? Yeah, that guy like instant killed me. Ah! No. I don't really like that, to be honest. Okay, well, GG.